account. She lost her mind. She accused me of painting her like a loony and misinterpreting facts. My sister got wind of the situation due to various media outlets and went on Reddit. Yeah, because it's actually that ridiculous. She said I was being unfair. I'm sorry, but if you don't want to sound like an on the internet, don't be an that she is family, and she asked it nicely because she loves me. She shouldn't have even asked. That question should not have even entered her mind, because she is inadvertently saying that her wedding is more important than your wedding. She also underlines the fact that the opinion of internet strangers doesn't count because family's more important and I should focus on making my family happy. Classic guilt-tripping family tactic. Okay, so then I pose that question to her then. Why is it that she doesn't consider her family more important and she doesn't consider her sister's happiness important? And why is she asking you to take your wedding venue? To which OP responds, I am sorry that you perceived it that way. I did not in any manner distort what happened. As you might notice, I didn't describe your tone nor exaggerated anything. Yeah, she didn't even really give too much more context. Like, there isn't much more to say other than that. You stated a fact. Your sister wanted your wedding venue. Perhaps you have that night different in your mind than I do, but I digress. I am sick and tired of bending to your will. My whole life I've been your servant and your doormat. Remember all the birthdays I had to share with you because you would throw a tantrum because you didn't get presents.
I don't care how big they are!
Oh gosh, one of these, eh? Or when you cried so that I would fill out job applications for you. But the thing that has hurt me now is when you ruined my graduation. I am done. Oh, she ruined the graduation, eh? I actually have that story.
Bring it on!
This wasn't too long ago, so I remember it quite well. It was the day I delivered my thesis and presented it. A German tradition is that once you complete your PhD, you get one of those black graduation caps that have pictures, memes, and little toys that describe you best glued on them. So I got that I absolutely love. One of the things glued on my cap were gummy worms because I would eat them constantly. We booked a little hall in the university to celebrate. My fiance and friends decorated it, provided coffee, snacks, drinks, etc. Also, my fiance handcrafted a beautiful cake. One of those that have a self-made marshmallow fondant and a color gradient that went from yellow to pink. A very beautiful cake. So eventually, after snacking, talking, and dancing a bit, it was time for the speeches. My friends and my boss said how proud they were. Then came my fiance. He talked about all my accomplishments in my life up to this point. My sister absolutely lost it. I mean, she screamed and cried like I had killed her cat.
Ma'am, I need you to calm down.
Why does it bother you that your sister did something that she should be proud of? My mom was giving my boyfriend signs to stop his speech and went running toward my sister. Oh, brother. Gave me a frickin' break. My father was already kneeling beside her, calming her down. Oh my gosh, this is so inappropriate and stupid. What a spectacle. Everyone was kind of lost at this point. My mom came up to me and asked me to do a little speech mentioning the accomplishments of my sister and all that. Give me a break. Give me a big fat Kit Kat break. You can't be serious. I was asked why. My mom told me about her being rejected from her master's program and that was the reason for her breakdown. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Like, I'm literally not sorry. I suppose I looked annoyed because my mom snapped and said, you know what, forget it. Right, because that was a celebration for you and not your sister. She then told my dad, who managed to calm my sister down and take her home. My dad took her by the arm and they started to walk out. And holy hell, as my sister noticed the cake, she lost it again. Crying like a maniac, she smashed my frickin' cake.
Bro.
Your parents are totally enabling this behavior too. Everyone went silent. My dad dragged my sister out without so much as apologizing. My mom just muttered, my poor baby. Oh, God, give me a break. Give me a big fat Kit Kat bar, bro. Then I started crying. My friends and fiance went to cheer me up, but my mom was texting dad to see if my sister was all right. She followed me to the bathroom and reprimanded me for not acting when I saw my sister crying. I want to reprimand your mom for raising a monster. I told her I was hurt by that scene. My mom just said I had to understand my little sister because it was a hard time for her and that she didn't have a fancy graduation like me. I mean, and don't pander to people that don't put the effort in. If she wanted a celebration of her achievements, then she needed to achieve something. I'm such a cop right now. I hate this so much. Then she left. We tried to keep the celebration, but it was not really possible. We went home early, and when I looked for my cap, I found the gummy worm packet that was glued to it had been ripped out. I found out it was my sister's doing because she was craving gummy worms. Well, clearly what your sister wants, your sister gets. Everyone must bend to her will. All right, so now that you have that context, you probably realize that this is a problem that has persisted since childhood. How do you even deal with a sibling like this? Like, how do you deal? Because clearly she's used to getting everything that she wants. So back to the story. I am done. I admit that I also spoiled you, but I won't any longer. If you want to marry so bad before your baby is born, then you can look at Hotel X that offers last-minute weddings. I've spent too much time planning my wedding to gift it to you. And if you want to ruin our relationship over this, then go ahead. I will sleep sound and safe knowing it wasn't my fault. She only sent me a, wow, you must love me so very much. Ditto. She then blocked me and unblocked me this morning to send me this. Wedding planner. Hello, dear. I got your message from your mother and will proceed with the rebooking of the venue on the spot. However, this will have extra costs as we have to change the names on the contract. Please come by my office so we can sign the new contract. Sister, that's great. I'll be there at 9. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if she can do that so easily. Don't they need to contact you? I don't know. That sounds fishy to me. You can't just like change somebody else's contract. Fast forward to the wedding. We sat together and put passwords with the majority of our vendors and also with the venue directly. We didn't talk to our planner yet, which is why the text message of my sister worries me so much. Also, we canceled the catering that my parents paid for. Probably a good idea. Short term, we won't be able to get a full catering like we wanted to. All our friends and my fiance's family will help us prepare a buffet and everyone is going to chip in. That will be our bachelor party, as we will have to spend more on our food now that we canceled our bachelor parties, and we'll have a family and friends cooking session. I love how everybody's coming together. You know what I mean? It's so nice to have support. I'm glad that you have some support, babes. Thank you again for helping me see how toxic my family is. I will try to sort it out. If they apologize from the bottom of their heart, they will be allowed into my wedding, but if not, I doubt it, honestly. Then, well, I still have my brother, who will be walking me down the aisle, and my aunt. We called my planner and she was actually very horrified. She told me she never as much as talked to my mother since the day we went to book the venue. Okay, so your sister has essentially just created that out of thin air. Just to piss you off? Wow, what a child. She assured me even if they were to call and say that I wanted it, I had to be present to make any changes. So we informed everyone that will work for us on our wedding, and they offered to hire security for that day at a reduced price. And I have one final update for you that's very, very